New this morning, more than 4 in 10 adults in the U.S. have obesity. That's according to a new report just released by Trust for America's Health. California has one of the lowest levels of adult obesity in the country at nearly 28% of the state's population. Joining us now to talk more about this new report is Rhea Farberman. She is with the nonprofit group Trust for America's Health. Rhea, good morning. Thanks so much for being here.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Explain, first of all, why you think obesity rates continue to go up across the country.
Yeah, it's an important question. And as you say, we have seen obesity rates steadily increasing over the 2 decades that we've been doing this report. And there's a number of reasons. Obesity is a complex condition, but certainly the conditions in which a person lives, the community conditions that they face, including socioeconomics, the built environment, food policy, those all impact a person's ability to maintain a healthy weight. So what do I mean when I say the food environment? Well, the amount of food advertising impacts healthy choices. A family's budget impacts healthy choices. We know that, healthy foods, the foods that people want to eat and want to be able to purchase, fresh fruits and fresh vegetables and so forth, are not always available in every community or easily available in every community, and they're more expensive. So if a family's food budget is one that is limited, they sometimes have to make choices that involve ultra-processed foods or lower cost foods, which can often be high in calories and lower in nutritional value.
You know, California ranks 45th, according to your report, for adult obesity rates. What do you believe makes California different from other states?
Yeah, and 45 is a good number. So there's only 5 states better than you in terms of obesity rates with lower obesity rates. Maybe the weather helps get people getting outside and being active, but there are also policies in place in California that help people. Living wage policies to make sure that families aren't living at or under the poverty level. That helps. Making sure that kids in school have nutritious meals, and making sure that everyone in school has an opportunity to get that healthy meal. For many kids, the healthiest meal they get during the day is that school lunch or the school breakfast. So supporting school meals is very important. And the built environment is very important. Are there places to be physically active? Are there parks and rec centers? Are there biking and walking paths? Can people safely make walking a part of their daily routine to a store or to school or to work?
Yeah, there really is there has to be a holistic effort and a holistic look at this. It's just not very linear at all. Rhea, thank you so much for joining us this morning. A lot of good information. We appreciate it.
Sure thing.